I shall start with a question. What does the divine even mean to you? Some would say God. Several others would refer to it as the universe, or maybe just that unexplainable feeling of connection to something greater. Whatever you call it, I believe it's always there, waiting to meet you exactly where you are. And here's the thing you should also know. Religion, while beautiful and meaningful for many, isn't the only doorway to that connection. You don't need a specific set of rules, rituals, or labels to hear that which the divine is trying to say. The divine is not locked away in a single book, neither is it locked away in a building or a particular belief system. The divine is like the wind. It flows everywhere, touching everyone, regardless of who they are or what they believe. It is not exclusively contained in a particular religion. Throughout history, people from all corners of the world, from ancient shamans to modern mystics, have felt a connection to something bigger. Indigenous cultures spoke to the spirits of the land. Philosophers pondered the mysteries of existence. Even today, people who don't follow a specific religion describe moments of awe, clarity, or guidance that feel mind-blowing. When I was in school, one of my lecturers, who always said he does not believe in God, shared a secret he used to pass his exams as a student. He said that before going to bed, he would always seek of the divine to reveal unto him the topics from which questions shall be asked. They were always revealed to him in his dream, and that was all he needed. Read the questions and clear his papers. This shows a particular religion is not actually needed to trigger these things. The universe is always willing to answer if we are willing to beckon and attentive to listen. So, how do you hear from the divine without a religious roadmap? Here are a few reliable ways. These aren't rules, they're invitations to explore what feels right for you. Number 1, get quiet. The divine often speaks in whispers, not megaphones. In our noisy world, phones buzzing with notifications, schedules packed, it's easy to miss those subtle messages. Try carving out a few minutes each day to just be. Maybe it's sitting with a cup of tea, staring out a window, or even lying in bed before you sleep. Silence is like a blank canvas. It gives the divine space to paint its message. You don't need to meditate like a monk. Just pause and listen. You might be surprised at what comes up. Number 2, trust your intuition. Have you ever had a gut feeling that turned out to be very accurate? That's your inner compass, and I believe it's one of the ways the divine speaks to us. Intuition doesn't care about your religious label. It's that quiet acknowledgement, that sudden clarity, or even that random insight that pops into your head. Maybe it's a feeling to call a friend, take a different route, or attend a course. The divine often guides us through those instincts. The trick is to trust them. Practice listening to that inner voice, even when it doesn't make logical sense. This is why you need that quietness previously mentioned, because when your life is too noisy, these insights might just fly right over your head. Number 3, look for signs in the everyday. There was once a time I was to travel, and I needed inquiry on the particular transport company to patronize. When I slept, in the dream of the night, I saw myself holding a ticket for a particular transport company I never imagined I would have patronized. On the traveling day, I still ended up patronizing them. While on our way, I was listening to the radio in the vehicle, and I heard an advertisement that provided a solution to a problem bothering me for more than a year. The divine doesn't always show up in burning bushes or angelic choirs like we read in the scriptures. Sometimes it's in the lyrics of a song that hits you at the perfect moment, a kind word from a stranger, or a coincidence that feels too perfect to be random. Keep your eyes open for them. Be conscious and alert to always pick them up. You can start a little journal where you write down moments that feel meaningful. Over time, you'll see patterns. Number 4, take your dreams seriously. Many of the times it's through dreams we get the answer to our demands. Sadly, many of us don't just understand it, and we end up missing out on guidance that would have saved us years of stress or changed our lives for good. A good way to start harnessing the treasure of dreams is to always keep a note beside our bed. When we sleep and see certain dreams, always write them down and revisit them from time to time. Try to correlate them to your real-life experiences, and you might notice certain patterns that will help you. Now, let's address the issue of doubt. Several times we see some divine signs that are too good to be true. We tend to ask ourselves, is these are really true, or we are making them up? We are human, and our minds love to overthink, but here's a perspective shift. What if the divine speaks through your imagination, your emotions, your unique lens? You don't need a priest or guru to validate your experience. The divine meets you in a language you understand. So, if you feel a spark of inspiration, a wave of peace, or even a gut instinct, don't dismiss it. Lean into it. Do not always be scared of making mistakes, because for a good number of times, it's through those mistakes your growth comes. I want to be clear, this isn't about dismissing religion. For billions of people, religion is a sacred, beautiful way to connect with the divine, and that's amazing. But it's not the only way. The divine is bigger than any one path. It's like an ocean, and religions are different rivers leading to it. You can swim in through a river, sure, but you can also dive straight into the ocean. The choice is yours. And if you're someone who's felt excluded, judged, or just not at home in religious spaces, know this: the divine doesn't care about your membership card. It's always there, ready to meet you. So, what does this look like in practice? Let's imagine a day in your life. You wake up, take a few deep breaths, and just sit with yourself for a moment. Maybe you say, "Hey, Spirit Divine, I'm listening. What do you have for me today?" You go about your day, noticing little moments, a kind gesture, a beautiful sunset, a sudden idea. You jot them down, trusting they're part of a bigger conversation. At night, you reflect, what felt meaningful today? What did I learn? It's not about perfection. It's about showing up as you are. As we wrap up, I want you to know this: you are enough, exactly as you are. The divine isn't waiting for you to follow or join any man-made organization. It's already speaking to you right from your mother's womb, in the quiet of your heart, the beauty of the world, and the wisdom of your own soul. You don't need a specific religion to hear it. You just need to listen.